Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net on Friday the 31st of October with your look ahead video. I can't believe it's the end of October already, which means that it's time to take a look ahead at the rest of November. And of course, because it's a Friday, that means that we've got the Japanese model available as well. So this is the update then from the JMA. This is week one. So this has taken us up to the 5th of November. And this one showing us a deep trough here, look, through the UK next week, ridge out towards the west, ridge out towards the east as well. So the unsettled conditions of next week that we're expecting and the cooler conditions of next week that we're expecting as well certainly picked up by the JMA, and that trough signalling quite an unsettled week across much of the country. And I know Gary's been telling you about that as well through the course of this week. Now, into week two, so this is going forwards from the 6th of November, taking us up to the, when will that take us up to? That'll take us up to the 13th of November. And this one has the trough out towards the west again, ridge off towards the east. And what this brings again is this mild south to southwesterly flow across the country, and looks like conditions just continue unsettled through into the middle part of the month. It could become quite wet, across northern and western Scotland and across Ireland as well. We've been issuing our month ahead forecast to private clients for November since the early part of October, and talking about the potential for some wet weather in the west, and certainly this model is confirming now that that seems to be the case. I think eastern areas are always tending to stay on the dry side of things because of the proximity of the ridge that's out towards the east. And then week 3 and 4 going forward from the 13th of November up to the 27th of November. And this one again, still got this trough look out towards the west. We've got the ridge off towards the east. And again, what this does is it promotes the west to southwesterly winds and the idea of wetter weather affecting more western and northern parts of the country, but the east and the south tending to stay under those drier conditions. But it also keeps all places mild as well. Now, I don't think that's going to mean it's wall-to-wall mild right the way throughout November. No, we'll get the colder spells like we're going to get in the early stages of next week. But I think overall the month is going to be a very mild one, and it's going to be wet across northern and western parts. The east and the south probably near or just below normal rainfall totals, but I think quite a contrast between the northwest and the southeastern quarters of the country, where we go from being wet or potentially very wet to being nearer or just below normal rainfall. So I think for much of November what we're going to be looking at is an overall mild month and a rather wet month for many as well, particularly out towards the west, but dry towards the east and south. And this morning's CFS kind of agrees with that as well. This is the forecast from the CFS for the whole of November, and you see here what it's doing in the means is just keeping that trough out towards our west, got the ridge off towards the east. There's that mild south to southwesterly flow, and again what that does is it puts northern and western Scotland and also Ireland in the firing line for those southwesterlies, bringing the heavier rain there. And what it also allows for is for this ridge to be building in occasionally in from the east, bringing those dry conditions to more eastern and to southern areas. So confirmation there, the CFS and the Japanese certainly in agreement with each other as far as November is concerned. But of course it's a long range forecast, and as always, as you know, things can change. But we keep you updated every day here at weatherweb.net. Don't forget you can watch all the latest videos through weatherweb.net, and also you can subscribe to us on our YouTube channel now as well, which means that you get notification of when the videos are updated, access to our playlists and much, much more. So for now, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.